Hello! Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. We ready to do this? Apologies, there may be just a skosh of stream lag here. It's because we are still getting some performance lag from the new simulator because it's doing a butt ton of streaming and it's putting everything else into overdrive. But that's okay. It's still moving and grooving. The good thing is it's only a little bit of stream lag we're dealing with, so it's not too bad. Good evening. Hello. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Are we ready? I'm just going to throw straight into the gaming scene because this sim is just freaking beautiful. And on top of that, we're already down. Oh, I got to change the camera angle because it was messed up from Lego over the weekend. Hello, first time in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, and what an appropriate way of getting back into the sim, eh? Recreating our very first flight back all the way at 2020. I put in my Discord one of the video clips, one of the original video clips that I had when I very first started streaming, because I wanted just to test that this thing could run. Well, originally Microsoft 2020, but I was testing to make sure that Microsoft Flight Sim would work on my PC and that I could stream it. Well, as it turns out, it seems that even with slightly sad performance, she actually looks like she's doing okay, which pleases me immensely. So rather than, wait around and faff around, we're just going to go ahead and turn the sound of the music all the way down to a lower level. And I'm just going to unmute the sound of the sim and hit the ready to fly button. And we're gonna do things. We're gonna sit. We're gonna walk around. We're gonna explore the airport that I'm currently sat at, which may look familiar to those of you who have been on the stream before. Sorry, Siri, that wasn't intended for you, mate. So yeah, we are. Ooh, hang on. My phone is doing things. So yeah, we're here. We're down on the ground, and we've got the walk around thing, and it's running fairly smooth on my PC, which makes me very happy. Other things that make me very happy is that FSUI PC seems to be fully tracking everything in the sim, which is just beautiful, which means that not only are we going to have all of our landing stuff working as intended, the landing rate monitor system that runs the back end of the stream is going to be fully operational as well. So we literally have the full gambit of all the things that I was working on for the stream specifically, fully up and running and operational, which is just beautiful. Hello. Hi. Do you really think I'm talking to you? I think you think I'm talking to you, but I'm not. Hello there. Right, okay, so what do we think so far? Well, first of all, first impressions, number one, let's just put aside all the silliness, okay, with what's been happening with the servers and the performance of the sim because of the servers. Just from a raw views and visuals perspective, this thing is stunning. It does so many things in a way that 2020 just did not ever get right. Like the ground, with all the extra textures that we now have in the grass, like the fact that it blows in the wind, even like prop wash and prop blast affect the grass. As you can see, the wind is affecting the kind of pushing around the before flight stuff, which is utterly incredible. It just from an overall like look perspective, it just looks gorgeous. Like the lighting model in the sim is amazing. We've got like new upper level clouds. Just a second. just the upper level clouds, everything on this side, like even some of the fluffier clouds, they look so much better in my opinion. So lighting model and clouds definitely a step above. Some of the texturing on the aircraft themselves significantly improved over 2020. And what's funny is like I'm doing this flight as an ode to the original, the very, very first stream that I ever did inside of Microsoft Flight Sim. And you know, it's just like I'm getting deja vu a little bit, but it just looks incredible. It just looks incredible. I just I don't know. Granted, there is some weirdness happening, right? The LOD with certain things, like some of the ground airplanes don't look amazing. Some things is like still loading in. But like ground movement and like some of the airport stuff, like this is a default airport, and it looks so much better than the original default airports from the original Microsoft Flight Sim. So I think it's going to be a little bit of teething pains and teething challenges that the sim is going to go through. I think that's understandable, but overall, I think that there is a lot of potential here, a lot of potential. And I'm very, very excited to kind of take this flight again as a bit of a homage and a redo of the original flight that we did back in MSFS 2020 back then. So first thing we need to do is I need to remove I think we actually have, there we go, the chocks there. I've just got to double check that there was nothing back here. No, absolutely nothing at all. The other thing I'd be interested in seeing is, does this affect the Lanta? So I do have a Lanta on, and yeah, it looks like when you move your character around the airplane, it does actually go on the ground for the Lanta. So you got to be mindful of that, folks. When you are walking around your airplane, all of that stuff is gonna pop up on your Volanta map. So definitely something to consider. That is a fun one that I've only just discovered, but I'm not necessarily surprised at that one. Performance, though, overall, I'm pretty pleased with the way that it is performing in my sim. I mean, granted, I'm kind of putting it under a lot of stress at the minute by, streaming and, playing at which of course is putting an additional load on here. Of course it will. But let's go ahead, get that removed. That's the static airport. But overall, I mean, the lights, the colors and everything, we're almost at sunset here. So I do want to get off and rolling. So I'm going to go ahead and jump inside the airplane. And yeah, I think performance-wise, like the way the thing looks is definitely, yeah, there's some things I need to tweak. Like my mouse sensitivity is definitely something that needs to be tweaked. But I have, oh, I need to set this again as well, don't I? So yeah, inside of settings, it is kind of annoying. You do have to kind of go in here and reset up the 2020 keyboard presets for every single airplane that you go into. Obviously, I hadn't figured that out while I was testing it yesterday and Tuesday. But now that I have it, of course, it's working really nicely. And, you get the same kind of look and feel. You get the same movement as you did back in 2020. In terms of performance, obviously, this is definitely not performing the same way as 2020 did. With 2020, I seem to get a lot better performance, a lot higher performance overall in the simulator, which again, not necessarily surprised at, but that will also affect how often I am in this particular simulator versus how I stream Microsoft 2020. So very likely I'll be doing a bit of a combination of both, because again, I need the ability to switch between the two, especially with some of the planes and stuff that we're going to have available. It's very, very annoying that we that we don't have certain accessibilities and stuff like that, and like buttons. Why are the mouse and stuff now not working in here? Hello? What's going on with my mouse? Is it just there we go. Okay. It's just no, it's slow controls. For some reason it was just like being very, very bizarre. Right, so let's turn these off for a second because we are gonna wanna flip all of these on. Right, there we go. And let's turn over the magnetos. And get the mixture in. Why is... Of course, I had set all of this up. And now it seems to have forgotten. That would be why. It's unplugged! Why was it unplugged? Oh, because I probably was charging my headset last night, wasn't I? There we go. That's better. Okay, right. Throttle quadrant is in. Save and back. Save and back. There we go. Come on. Are you gonna function, or is it gonna take a second to come back to life? Let's just double check. Yeah, all of my flight controls are not working for a second. We'll go out, come back in. Yeah, I can hear things reacting. All right, I'm gonna try that again. There we go. Okay, now things seem to be back up and running. There we go. Okay, we're good. Right, so we do now have the flight controls and stuff. Right, let's mixture's full rich, pump some gas in. There we go. There's that one. Let's go ahead, hit enter. And no GPS position, because that's going to be coming online any second now. Let that all align itself here for just a second. Loading. It seems to be loading, doing its thing. There we go. Okay, right. We'll position ourselves in the flight deck here. Set a camera position so that we have something to return to. Set a secondary camera out the window here. So there's number 1, there's number 2, and then we'll do the same on this side. We'll set this as camera 3. Get some nice wing views in, eh? There we go. Get some of those, and then we'll do a classic GoPro view over the nose as view 4. So there we go. View 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Lovely. Looks good. I don't know if we can pop out the window here. I don't think we can, unfortunately. All right, there we go. There's that window. There we go. Okay, so alerts, GPS lost. Okay, well, we will interesting. There we go. It's a me, Digi. Hey, Digi, how are you? What's going on? We are just about to get underway here. Do you remember the... I don't know if you were here for the very, very first flight that I ever did in MSFS. I don't know if you were here for it. Right, hello. How was the session? Good, excellent. Okay, cool. Right, let's reset the old Garmin here and give this a run. We are still missing some GPSings. How are you, sir? How is everything? That's display backup. We do have... luckily, I do know my way around, just in case we don't have GPS, but would be nice to get some GPS. Does anyone know why this would be not working? Ripping apart some rotisserie chicken. Oh, that's the best. That is the absolute best. Love that. Did I accidentally pop a fuse? Guarantee I accidentally popped that fuse when I was clicking around. And that one. Did I accidentally pop a couple of fuses? There we go. Yep, look at that. That's hysterical. I accidentally hit a couple of the fuses, and that popped the nav off on the displays. That's freaking hysterical. Oh, very good. How is she feeling? How is she feeling? Let's set flap 1. We'll start our taxi out of here because I want to get moving and grooving. Is she feeling better? And we're going to just taxi down the runway here. I don't know what the, what's that? The barometric. She has good days and bad ones. Today's okay? Okay, good. I'm glad to hear she's okay today. I wish her well, of course, as you are doing a phenomenal job taking care of her. Shout out, she is with me. Oh, hello, Digis, Mrs. Digi. Bye, Allison. I'm assuming that means that you're done with me for today. All right, then. All right, there we go. I would pause alerts, but there is literally no point because we are just gonna literally swing the nose around and take right off out of here. I think the winds are actually coming straight from the north, so... Oh, very good! Very good. We like to create smiles and memories here, don't we? Right, so let's swing the proverbial nose back around. I don't have the differential brake there, so we're just gonna swing it around on the grass. See, this is an area here, in my opinion, that makes MSFS 2024 so much nicer than FS 2020. Look at these lighting effects. That to me is so much improved. That to me is so much improved. There we go. Go full power. And there's airspeed alive. 50 knots. And there we go. Kick the nose around a little bit. Get that climb attitude in. Oh, just kind of float right over the trees. There we go. See, look at this. Look at this. See, this is gorgeous to me. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is what makes Flight Sim 2024 so much better, in my opinion, than FS 2020. Oh, hello, Johnny! I was going to text you over the weekend to let you know what all the timings are for next week. How are you, sir? We just took off out of Elstree, actually, and we are flying, well, heading roughly over towards the Watford area before making the turn out to the south. How are you? How's everything? There we go. There goes flap 0. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah. See, look at this. The turbulence model is really good. I wish I had just a little bit more fine control of the trim wheel, but there you go. Good, very good, very excited. Never had a proper Thanksgiving. I know. That's wild. Never had a proper Thanksgiving, so we'll definitely have to show you how to do it right. Oh, you're in Miami. Oh, never mind. Oh, so you are very happy then. How is Miami? My folks told me that it was cold today. They were complaining it was 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So I was like, are you serious? Like, really? This is the thing you're complaining about right now? Like, there is no room for complaints, especially, yeah, exactly, 26C, exactly. Yeah, a very, very warm evening. Tomorrow is going to be cooler. I hear the cold front is coming through. It's going to be like closer to like 3 or 4 degrees here, which is very unpleasant. It was not very fun walking the dog earlier. It was definitely not very fun walking the dog earlier. I thought I put flaps 1 in. Did I accidentally put flaps 4 in? Did we take off with flaps 4? Oops. Oopsies! That wasn't good. No wonder we were having a problem with the climb out. Jeez. Don't judge me, chat! Do not judge me. But yeah, all of this seems to be working absolutely beautifully so far. We are having a really, really grand time with the way that it's streaming and the way that it is also like pulling in the data. Some of this stuff is so much nicer than what I ever was able to accomplish in MSFS 2020. And like some of the ground effects and the ground scenery is just amazing. And I mean, just look at the city of London. I mean, that's generating in. We have the original footage in Discord of what it looked like when we were flying in 2020, this exact flight in 2020, and it looked nothing like this. Nothing. But yeah, no, super happy with the lighting model, and the way that the effects are bringing in are unreal. Have not had a chance to properly load up yet. That's the job for Saturday when you get home. Yeah, honestly, in terms of like the overall load-in experience, you didn't miss anything on Tuesday. Let's just say that. Let's just say that it was probably for the best that you've waited until now to do any of the stuff for the sim, because you will have so much of a happier experience. You will have such a better experience overall. So yeah, definitely count the blessings, as they say, because it was unpleasant. It was very, very, very unpleasant. So yeah, what we are doing is, this is pretty much the exact route that I flew 4 years ago, almost. Well, I think it was August or September or something like that. Anyway, I just built my PC. I was running a Radeon whatever the RX 580 graphics card was on AMD. It was not the most amazing graphics platform. I think it's like only marginally better than 1080. Trying to stream that, and I was on the original 1600 XT AMD processor, and it was just a laggy mess. But this seems to be going very, very, very smoothly. I mean, unbelievably smooth. I'm very, very happy. AMD Navi technology, yeah, like back in the day, whatever it was back in, like, because I'd gotten the card relatively inexpensively. Like, it was my very first PC that I built myself. I managed to do the whole thing for like, I think it was under $450, which was mad. But that's because of all the deals and stuff, and I used some of the credit that I had with, you know, the COVID fund, as it were. So we're gonna bring the throttle down. We're gonna start to make our way down towards the River Thames here, and make our way down the river. So what we did on this flight is I literally booted up. I didn't care what the frame rate looked like. I was using my old headset microphone from back then, and we just YOLO'd it. We just put the stream on. I had a good number of viewers in the chat as well, and we just decided to see how it ran. I think I was flying right around this time of the day as well, and we just wanted to see how my PC had performed, which wasn't amazing. I didn't end up streaming a lot of Flight Sim after that. It was more gimmicky. I ended up switching back over to X-Plane after that for some time, which was quite entertaining. And then ended up switching over to MSFS once I upgraded the PC, and I am running a very different PC from then. Granted, there's still some changes that I think I will eventually make, but to be honest with you, you know, this is just the first iteration of the release candidate of this sim. I feel like we're not really descending very quickly here. Pardon my horrific attitude here. Yeah, we ended up switching over to the sim only after I did the PC upgrades, and so now I'm running the AMD, what is it, 5800X is in my PC right now, so it's considered the recommended spec line for this, also with the 3060 Ti, which again I think is above the original spec. I think the original spec puts it at 2080. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. I totally forgot to have you guys check in. Pardon the destination information on there. Obviously, that is not going to be correct for today. But just look at this. This is unbelievable. Like, I'll pull the clip that we did once this flight is finished and what the original stream that I'd done looked like. There you go. Thank you, Digi, for checking in. Exclamation mark check in if you guys are interested in what everyone is doing. You get some pretty amazing rewards. If you haven't checked in for today's flight already, some opportunities to win some fantastic merchandise from my merch store, shop.britandc.com. Janet isn't currently with us, yeah, she'll show you. Let's see. Look at this. Houses of Parliament. I mean, chat. What the heck? This is stunning. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to think what this used to look like. All right, let's give her a little bit of power, a little bit of gumption, because she was not happy in the eye there too. I mean, okay, now this is starting to feel a little bit more like what it felt like back in 2020. A little bit PowerPoint presentation-y. Down to 24 frames. Down to 24 frames. There we go. Give it a little bit more goose. It's doing a lot of work right now. We're really putting it to the test. Really putting it to the test. Like 20 frames, guys. Really pushing it super hard. Yeah, this is only going to improve with time. This is only going to improve in time. I'm looking forward to seeing how the sim continues to develop here. So this is what we did. Is we lined up the Cessna right here for Tower Bridge and flew right through the span of Tower Bridge. So, like I said, we are literally just going to replicate this. I've already tested this. It works. We can make it through. We did it back then. We got gifted 5 subs. We're gonna do it again. Except there's a few new buildings since the last time we did that. We had a lovely happy hour in that building. A lovely happy hour in that building. It was absolutely stunning. Oh, my angle is all off here. My angle is all off. Right, let's aim ourselves for the bridge. We got flaps in, a little bit of power. Keep that rate of descent pretty consistent if we can. 20 frames. We got this, chat. We can do it, I believe. Literally. Bosh, there we go. There we go. Boom. We did it. We did it. There's some very strange things that happen with that. Dump the flaps. Get all the power. Get that power in, and we'll head towards kind of Canary Wharf area. I'll kind of do a fly around of the Stratford area before we start heading back around, because that's where we had stayed when we were in the UK this past time, which was so much fun. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of performance degradation now in the stream, as to be anticipated. There is definitely some turbulence, some low-level turbulence here as we get around Canary Wharf here as all the things in the simulator load. But it just looks absolutely incredible. I mean, the level of detail versus what we got in 2020 is huge. So, oh, hello. What happened there? I just all of a sudden lost all power there. That was weird. But again, for those of you who are joining us this evening, hello, good evening. Thank you for joining. If you aren't familiar with who I am, hello. My name is Joel, aka the Britain DC. And yeah, we are cruising. We are cruising over London, replicating a flight we literally just passed under Tower Bridge. And we are making our way over towards the Stratford area. So there's Stratford right there. That's where Alison and I had stayed in London when we were there just a few short weeks ago. Oh, there goes the power again. What is that? That is bizarre. Yep, exactly. Speaking of exclamation mark, oh, there it goes. It's already in the chat. In the merch store, you can now get pink merchandise. That's right. You can get pink merchandise if you're looking for an amazing holiday gift this season. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. But anyway, we continue to fly. We continue to fly, making our way now back around. It looks like we're actually regaining some frames here as we make that turn. Wow, that really came back heavily. We got like 25 frames gained just from going from a slightly lower altitude just over London City Airport, which is down there. There's London City right below us. Where is... It's the other wing view. There we go. There's the Stratford area. So that's where we were staying. I can see several buildings that I recognize, all from that general vicinity. Look at the lighting! Chat, this is MSFS 2024, ladies and gentlemen. You can just make out the coast as well from up here. And you can see the gentle little bit of the hills there. There's a cruise liner, apparently. There's a cruise liner, apparently. Right, let's pull the mixture out just a little bit and pull the power out. There we go. As we mellow and bank ourselves out for the sunset over here. Look at this. Truly, truly stunning. Utterly unbelievable. And the way that the light is reflecting there is just unbelievable. This is, yeah, it's the 2020 we've been waiting for with a 4, yeah. Exactly. Hashtag dad joke, hashtag accurate. I mean, for real, it is truly incredible what we've been able to accomplish in just 4 short years with the simulator. The lighting model, the ground texturing, all of that stuff has come leaps and bounds from where it was back in 2020, and the fact that we can now enjoy it the way that we are is just incredible. One thing I do want to quickly do though, because it is rather loud, is I am going to turn the sound of the sim down just a little bit so we can hear the music there in the background. Ooh. So what we're going to do after this, I think, is I think we're going to break out one of the bush planes, and we're going to start to do some like VFR flying around. There's a couple of places that I was looking at earlier today, in and around the Rocky Mountains in Canada, actually, that looked utterly incredible in the sim. We get to see some mountains, get to see some snow on the ground, and I think it's a really good excuse to really check out some of the scenery and stuff all the way around with what's happening in the sim. So yeah, we're gonna be heading towards heading down towards Heathrow Airport now. So the airport should be, according to the HSI here, it should be like right in front of us. Oh, there we go. I see the lights for the runways right there. I think we're going to come in on the north runway. I think we're being kind of battered around by the wind a little bit. Oh, that's what it is. There we go. We'll do that. There we go. I think it's because the throttle, that's exactly what it is. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there's a bit of a curve there, so we will have to be quite careful. It's the throttle on the joystick itself that was what was tripping it. That is so funny. Okay, so we are right at 4,500 here. I am on multiplayer, by the way, guys. So if anyone is on multiplayer and wants to join in, chicken is ovening and corn cobs inbound. Amazing. I am unfortunately not the biggest lover. Talk about first class Cessna. Yeah, I know, really. But there we go. There's Battersea. What they've done down here with Battersea Power Station is unreal, isn't it? It looks absolutely gorgeous now. But there we go. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, really. I mean, really. Talk about golden hour and, like, enjoying all the aspects of what makes a flight sim incredible. I mean, that's it, chat. That's it. Right, I'm gonna make the turn back here. The aerodynamics are interesting. I will say that. The aerodynamics in the sim are very, very interesting. Right, we're gonna put the mixture back to full rich. We're gonna pull some of the power out and start making our descent here into Heathrow. You could have a more detailed Buckingham Palace. Bucks is back here, I think. Yeah, Parliament's here, and Buckingham Palace is right here. So it does look pretty interesting. Well, I don't think there's any. There we go. There, all the textures just loading in now. That's one thing I am noticing though, is that the textures, we're still getting some of this funky like pyramid nonsense, but that does tend to fade away, which is good. That does tend to fade away, but it is definitely fairly distracting. Oh hi. Oh hi. But yeah, no, I'm thrilled with the way that the sim is performing. Considering the load that we're putting it under right now. Photogrammetry, yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, it's interesting. I will say that there's definitely some room for improvement. I think we're still getting the weird blobs and stuff, but this with the lighting, the way that the sky colors are, the way that the reflections are, the much heavier concentration of ground stuff in general, that makes me very excited. I think there's a lot of, obviously, like I've mentioned a couple of times, I think there's definitely some performance things that need to change. Hello. There's some performance things that need to change. But I think that's going to come in time. I think the sim is still very early in its days, which is, it's fine, right? At the end of the day, the sim is still brand freaking new. And, I think that, again, we're experiencing a lot of server-based issues, which is where a lot of this lag and crap is coming from. And you've started 2024 scenery development. Of course you have. Of course you have. There we go. The paint is still wet. Good. Good. I hope you are having a wonderful time doing that, because I know that was something that you were thoroughly enjoying. All right, we are definitely a little bit high on the glide here for Heathrow. But just to give you guys an idea of like the way that the sim can look, like this really does make me very, very excited. Ooh, there is some weirdness with the rudder. I think I need to increase the dead zone on my rudder. For some reason, look, I tap, just very gently touch my joystick, and I'm getting some weird feedback through the rudder pedals. That's something in my joystick. I think the sensor of my joystick is starting to go. I've got to reach out to Thrustmaster to see if they'll give me a replacement potentiometer for the rudder, because it's weird. Like that should definitely not be like, look at that, the way that it's shooting around like that. Here, I'll show you on the rudder pedals. Look, see, like I'm just, that's my hand resting on the joystick. So yeah, it's definitely an issue with the potentiometer in my joystick. But here, what we'll do is if we make the turn there, I'm gonna kind of side slip into, there we go. Come on, slip for me, buddy. Slip for me, buddy. Slip for me. Go on, do it. I know you can. We tested slipping yesterday, and it did seem to do it, which is very exciting. I love slipping aircraft. It's so much fun. And I've done it in real life when I was doing a flight back in 2022. I did a flight down here with ATP, and yeah, let's just say we had to slip in because we did a very, very tight approach in with someone who was literally right behind us, and oh my god, it was so much fun. The flight instructor was like, are you comfortable with this this approach? I was like, yeah, absolutely. Hi all, MSFS noob, having fun so far, but feel stupid about everything. King Octavius, welcome to the stream, my friend. First of all, don't ever feel, other than that, so don't ever feel that you are asking a stupid question, because there was a point in time where all of us felt like we didn't know what the hell we were doing. It's only with experience that we have all been able to get to the point where we all are today. Everyone is still learning, so you are welcome here. I encourage you to ask as many questions as you possibly can. I'm going to go and idle that throttle out. So seriously, if there's something you're unsure of, if you see something that you are curious about, if you want to know, like for example, what I was just doing, where I had the plane at a really funky attitude like this, and you wanted to know what the hell I was doing that for, this is called a side slip. Essentially what I'm doing is I've got the rudder fully on one side of the airplane, and I have the wing down on the opposite side. And what that's doing, you can see the rate of descent. We are actually dropping pretty quickly to get that rate of descent in. It's a really good way of losing airspeed without losing lift. So this is called a side slip, what we're doing right here. And you can see we're at 1,000 feet per minute here, and we're at 70 knots doing this. So yeah, I'll ask the question, do you really like pink? Frig, yes, absolutely. Right, let's dump the flaps, point the nose down. That's going to increase that airspeed quite significantly. I don't mind if we float down the runway a little bit. We got so much of this runway, we might as well use it all. Listen, if we paid for it, we're getting the whole thing, right? There we go. Okay, so we're going to give it an eek of power. Look at this. We got so much runway, it's stupid. So we are going to ease her on in. Ease her on in. There's the wind coming in. So I'm using a little bit of rudder just to correct for that wind. Look how much runway we have. It's ridiculous. I could fly the entire length of this runway before we even touch down. So there goes the wind correction. I'm pointing, if you notice where I'm looking at the end of the runway there as we descend. A little bit of power, and then raise the nose right at the end there as we touch down. There's the stall. That's fine. Go on, eke it in, eke it in, eke it in. There's the touchdown. And there goes the nose. That's fine. It's the rudder pedals that is doing that. There we go. And brakes. Brakes. And brakes. Okay, in that case, first stupid question to the players doing ATC. Is that only available through VATSIM? Hey, a 111 landing rate. Not bad. We'll take that. We'll take that. Is that only available through VATSIM, or does the game have it in somewhere? So, the built-in air traffic control system is all run through MSFS. It is not VATSIM. VATSIM is currently unavailable in MSFS 2024. If you'd like to be a part of the VATSIM network, which of course, so long as you complete your pilot racing, you are more than welcome to join the network. But if you do not, and you are interested in joining the network, you can only do that as of right now, either in X-Plane or Flight Sim 2020. No VATSIM. All of the ATC stuff that you're likely seeing is part of the career mode. That has an AI-generated air traffic control system in it, which is working very well. I've seen a number of people in various streams doing all sorts of really cool stuff, and it's working. It is just working. This is handcrafted Heathrow, by the way, guys, if anyone was wondering kind of what the state of the handcrafted airports look like. This is what the handcrafted airports look like in the sim. Gotcha, so no support for the players themselves doing ATC so far. So you can technically use ATC. Again, it is AI ATC. Personally, I don't tend to use it very much. As you can see, the flight that I just did, I had absolutely no ATC whatsoever. That being said, though, if you go into, I want to say it's in, I want to say it's in controls, radios, and then comms. So I think this is pretty close to where you set everything for ATC, specifically if you're planning on using it. Personally, I will never touch this because once the sim is optimized and once we get some of the better airplanes in the simulator, I will be on that sim, and so I won't ever use the ATC system in the sim. The only place I will likely use the ATC system is when we are flying like the career mode and that sort of thing. So that would be like the only reason why I would, if that makes sense. But anyway, so we're down on the ground now over at Heathrow. So I'm gonna go and slip over into the main menu. But yeah, so a lot of that stuff is baked into the AI. So I wouldn't necessarily like worry too much about VATSIM yet. Again, if you want to practice VATSIM, if you do have your hands on MSFS 2020, then that's a great way of like getting on the network, getting familiar with the way that it works, all that sort of thing. That's how I would approach it. But anyway, King Octavius, welcome to the Empire, now that I can formally speak to you. I hope you're having a wonderful time in FS24. I'm assuming this is going to be your first time in this simulator. I'm guessing. Feel free to like give me a rundown of any other questions that you have. Yeah, like the idea of doing real communications with other players. VATSIM is the place for it. VATSIM is the place for it. It was like the first time, except for 4.0, when I was like 8 years old. Oh, Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, that was me as well. I first was in Flight Sim at the age of 5, and it was Windows Microsoft Flight Sim 95 was mine. So there you go. I'm dating myself now. But yeah, so that was my very first endeavor into flight simulation. Let's for the fun of it, why don't I bring up? So this is the Discord server, by the way, folks. So for those of you who aren't in Discord, !Discord, that gets you in. This is the original flight that we did. This was the original. So you just saw what we did in 2024. This was 2020. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. It's wild to me how different it looked. Yep. Yep. There we go. See? There we go. And that's exactly what we just replicated. We've officially done it. We've officially done it. It's come a long way. It's come a hell of a long way. So to see where it was and where it is now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty freaking stoked about about where this could go. It's very freaking cool. I'm super stoked about it. Super stoked about it. What about Flight in the Beluga? I'm not going to do any of the complicated planes just yet, and the biggest reason is they are not streaming that well at all, and some of the more complex systems in it, I've seen it way too many times where people have literally just fallen out of the sky. So I am not comfortable doing and setting up a flight, putting all that effort in for it to just fall out of the sky. So as much as I'm sure you would all enjoy seeing me fly one of the big birds in here, I would much rather do that in MSFS 2020. And realistically speaking, that's more than likely what we'll do over the weekend. So for those of you who missed the stream this Sunday, we were building this beautiful little thing. So this is the beginning of, well, I say beginning, we're like 6 bags in. So we are building the 1/200th scale, I think it is, or 1/20th scale. There you go, that's it. The Millennium Falcon. So we are doing Lego and flying in MSFS 2020, and it is beautiful. So I'm thinking we haven't taken out the Phoenix 319 in a minute. I've been way too obsessed with the sharklets, and specifically the A321 sharklets. So I want to shift. I want to go into a baby bird. I like the idea of doing something with Spirit. So we might do Spirit Ops in a 319 somewhere in the US. So we'll do that. We might do like several little hops and do Lego building in between, because that is going to be super fun for us to do. So I will be super excited about that. So that's going to be this upcoming Sunday. We're going to go live probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. Because I got to get, you see my haircut? Isn't it beautiful? It sucks. I'm going to get it fixed this weekend. So there we go. Actually, I was thinking palette cleanser this weekend, might do something drastic. You might fly P3D. You are a lunatic. Tried to join the Discord for some reason. I can't. It's on my end. You'll try again later. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, King Octavius, I don't know if you are following the stream yet, but you're more than welcome to drop us a follow. If you're having an issue, definitely feel free to send me a whisper on Discord. If you sorry, on Twitch, if you're still experiencing the issue, and I can definitely get you set up. Well, thank you very much for the follow, King Octavius, bringing us up to 460. Well, it says 461 there, but I know it's like 462, I think, unless we drop to follow randomly. But, you know, Twitch be twitchy after all. But thank you so very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you are having a wonderful time here in the Empire, and you are enjoying yourself. So Let's do something fun, shall we? I am going to say mountains is where we're going to head next. By the way, for those of you who have been here for a while, let's do a couple of things. First of all, let's do this. There you go. Thanks, Janet. Appreciate it. So, as you heard from Janet in the back, we are still doing the amazing Empire Air Miles Rewards program. If you have checked in and you're interested in finding out how many air miles you currently have, if you do exclamation mark EAM, just like that, Empire Air Miles, you can see the number of times that you have checked in. You I love you, Billy. Thank you. Oh, you're an absolute legend. But this isn't a check-in. That is 100% right. That is a resub. Billy, you're an absolute star. 46 months. Can you believe 46 bloody months? Jesus Christ, you are approaching the 50-month mark. That is madness. Utter madness. Yeah, so we are getting all. Look, now that's your check-in. That's your check-in. So again, for those of you who haven't done so yet, exclamation mark check-in gets you the information. By spending one of the channel points today, you get entered into the Empire Air Mile Rewards program. 46 in a row as well. Yeah, exactly. Literally from the very beginning of time, Billy has been supporting the stream and giving us all the love. All the love. We appreciate you. We love you. I hope you, Rachel and Ulrich, are amazing. I can't wait to see you this week, this upcoming week. It's so not that far. Oh, so exciting. Right, we're going to do bush tires. We're doing bushies. We're doing bushies in a Super Cub. Or, sorry, X Cub. Because they don't produce the Super Cub anymore. But anyway, the Cub Crafters X Cub. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump into the X Cub and we're gonna do some backcountry bush flying, shall we? But it's not exactly backcountry because it's more like Rocky Mountain flying kind of thing in Canada because it's freaking beautiful. Tale as old as time, long to say the least. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. It's Britain DC, song memes, hashtag Disney as well. Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Ditch. Oh, you were trying to get me to sing it, weren't you? That didn't go very well. That didn't go very well. Oh, you're a legend, Billy. How are you? How was work today? There's Calgary. Right, Banff. There's Banff. This is where we are going to be loosely heading towards. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Yeah, exactly. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. 1 out of 2 ain't bad at all. Right, so I think, is that a little strip right here? Looks like it. Cool. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. There's like only 4 spawning spaces. We can't like spawn down here, but let's go ahead and get the departure in here. We'll go ahead and keep the cub in, and we will change the time of the day so that we can get to enjoy some afternoon. It looks like it's going to be a clear night down here on the ground in northern Canada, or well, south central Canada, something like that. But anyway, look at that. There's the mountains in the background. So that's what we're going to fly towards and start heading towards Banff. There we go. Okay, so again, this is another weird ism of Flight Sim 2020 is that it, for some reason, it does not like It does not like saving the time, so it's thrown us into nighttime. But there we go. There's what that load in looks like, which does look incredible. It should, in theory, load a lot faster than London did, which will be very nice. So we'll go and we'll start doing this. The other thing that it can do, of course, because hey, Twitch 2077. I hope we're not getting follow bossed. Are you real? Or are we follow bossing? I'm gonna have to start recording times if we're getting follow bots. This is unfortunately something that this channel is experiencing. Not this specific channel, but Twitch in general. We seem to be getting follow bots for MSFS 2024, and I don't know why. It seems to be a thing. But just verify that you're real in the chat, or if you're lurking, just say I'm lurking, which is fine. I love my lurkers, but it's been a weird ism again. Today is the day of isms, and so we are definitely getting some experience with some follow bots. So keep an eye on things as things. Maybe I'm just a bot, just asking a ton of questions. No, you're definitely not just a bot. So we're good there. We're all bots. We're all just bots. See, look at this. Now, this is running at 60 frames. But look at this. Look, the trees, the grass, the mountains. Look at the light in the mountains, chat. Look at the light in the mountains. It's freaking stunning, and I love it, and I'm very excited. Right, let's get on board, shall we? Come on. Get in the plane. Oh, are you? Oh, you son of a... Everything's fine, chat. Everything's fine. Don't worry about me. Don't worry. Sure, I'm a bot, more like Autobot. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of, I just got served an ad not that long ago for the Transformers movie that apparently it's now streaming or something like that. So let's just, before we leave, what I should also do is, yes, exactly. I keep hitting freaking tab because I think I've got Flow installed on here, which of course I don't. But anyway, so let's do this. What was I doing? Chat, what was I doing? Fuel. I want to check that we have the fuel. Is that done through... That's done through here now, isn't it? That's flight plan, flight rules, payload. Here we go. Cargo, all the rest of it. Right. Fuel options. Here we go. Extra fuel. Trip fuel is 51 pounds. So we do have fuel in the tanks. Fuel. Yeah, here we go. All right, cool. So we do have, that's me, RPMs. The fact that this Cub has like this level of tech in the flight deck is pretty epic, I will say. But anyway, right, we are looking for, yeah, fuel PSI, oil PSI, and pressure is all looking fine. I don't think we are going to have a problem with fuel. Yeah, because we've got more than enough. Taxi fuel's in there. And that's the checklist. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay with this. These are all the different apps and stuff that we have. There's the aircraft. Okay, so flight performance checklists. There's the airplane in there. Airplane info, pilot logbook. That's fine. There's the settings. And then this is the actual EFB itself. So there's our fuel. Yeah, alternate fuel. It looks like we got 11 pounds in there. That's should be more than enough. So we'll call that good. And then I am just going to drop the sound of the music and turn the sound of the sim back up. Hello? Sound of the sim. There we go. Right, cool. Okay. Okay, so if I let go of my joystick at all, my plane will start banking left. It'll hit 10 degrees in like 10 seconds. Is that normal? I basically can't let go unless you're using autopilot. Yes. That is normal. It is the wind. So the wind will actually affect quite a lot of the aspects of the airplane here in the simulator, because this simulator is actually simulating a lot of things, including now a turbulence model that it was not doing before. So you will experience things like where the wing itself will be affected quite substantially by the wind conditions. So unless you are an autopilot, yes, you should have your hand on your throttle quadrant and your joystick at all times. It's 100% always the left side. Does that make sense? Yes. Yes, that absolutely does make sense. How are y'all even playing right now? Mine is so lagged. I guess it's just, you know, I think everyone has different performance. I think it's a couple of things. First of all, Rustuko, welcome to the stream. Good evening and hello. Hope you are well. I think it's a couple of things. I think it could be your computer. It could be your internet connection. Just bear in mind that the sim is currently streaming all of the content, right? So once you get the ability to download all of your aircraft locally into your computer, you will have a much smoother experience. Now, also bear in mind, this is the very first release candidate for this simulator, okay, that the public has access to. So there are some optimizations in the back end of the simulator that will come. Now, when that's going to happen is up for debate. It may not necessarily happen this week. It may not happen next week. It may not even happen a month from now. I think it's one of those things where a little bit of patience might be in order. It's unfortunate because obviously everyone was super hyped about the sim and super excited about it. And again, I think it's just one of those things, right? I think give it a little bit of time. A couple of things that I would do to eke out just a little bit more performance. If you are running a web browser in the back, if you're watching a YouTube video or anything like that, turn it off for the time that you're playing in the sim. Other things that I would do would be, you know, change to a clear day. Do like what we're doing, because I saw a drastic increase in performance now that we are in the bush. Right, we're in the middle of the bush here in what's it called? Let me just double check. There we go. Rostuko, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Empire. If you haven't done so already, !check-in if you are interested in earning rewards for frequent flying here on the stream. But again, yeah, I think there are a couple of things that you could very easily do just to eke out a little bit more performance. But yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen in time. Right, there we go. Parking brake. So there you go. If you haven't done so already, check in for today's flight. It's in the channel point rewards. You can just spend 1 channel point, and that will get you access to rewards and stuff. Paul Feline. Oops, I accidentally shut the engine down because I was a dummy, because I'm looking for the... There we go. Go on. That was silly. That was my fault. There we go. Go on. Did I lean it out too much? Paul Feline. There we go. Oh, it's because I touched it. Go on. Go on, airplane. Did I break it? We're going to control E it because I'm a dummy. Go on. Did I break it? Chat, I broke her. Speaking of tea, I will be visiting a certain mouse in a certain house soon. We'll go to Epcot and buy some tea from the England Pavilion. I'm not a fan of Twinings. Hot take, I'm not a fan of Twinings. I'm going to use my tea sip emote for that one. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not a Twinings boy at all. It is rough. Yeah, you want a hot take? Here we go. Here's some Britain tea hot takes. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Twinings at all. Great song. Yes, it is a phenomenal song. All right, let's get the fuel in. Let's lean out the mixture and try and start this thing again. I don't want to have to, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to restart the flight because I'm an idiot. I was looking for the freaking parking brake. Oh, I'm going to have to change it in the, there we go. There we go. We'll do it like this. Oh, I feel so stupid. Right, I'm going to have to add the parking brake as one of the things here. There we go. Right, we'll set it to early morning the way we had it. That way we get to enjoy the sun rising. Oh, phenomenal. That was epic. So funny. Right, that's just specifically for that. Right, we are going to go settings. And we are going to go controls. We're going to go co-pilot. I'm going to go down here to essentials. Just learned an hour ago that you can put a tablet thing in another window on another monitor. A great way to save screen real estate. A very, very useful little hack. Yes. Yes, highly recommend. If you want to free up some space, definitely recommend that. That is a very, very good idea. I think parking brake is... I don't know why it isn't in essentials. It should be. None. All right, we're going to go parking. Toggle parking brakes. Right. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to search by input and just double check that search by input. And we are going to do parking brakes. Oh, I do that. There we go. Okay, fantastic. So we got smart camera. We're going to remove that. This has been working, and now all of a sudden, of course, it's not working. Right, we are gonna do this one, delete, and we are going to go back. Smart toggle camera. I still want that removed. Delete. Joystick 1. Okay. There we go. Okay, right. Go back. There we go. Okay, fantastic. And then search by input. Break. Right, we're gonna do filters by assigned, essentials, brakes, parking brake, toggle parking brake, brakes. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Right. I think we got both of those, right? Back, save them back, resume. There we go. Okay. Oops. Right. Did we do it? Yeah, resume. So active pause is in. We remove the settings bar. Let's give it some eek juice. Release the parking brake, and away we go. Oh my lord, the rudder setting is... Woo! Rudder is sensitive. Holy shnikes! Holy crap! Oh god. That's going to register as landing, I think. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's going to register as a landing, maybe not. Right. Flap 0. Right, let's build some power out here, can we, please? Thank you. There we go. Right, let's eke some power out of this. Right, pull for lean. There we go. Okay, I think we're in good shape now. All right, got full power rolling out. Good lord, that look at how sensitive the rudder is. What in the world is that? Anyway, we're gonna do some low-and approach to the mountains that are ahead of us, because look at that. Woo! Oh, it's stunning. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Right, can we Easy, easy, as Jerry would say. Right, hello, 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 hello. Right, I need the ability to trim this airplane. I don't currently have it. Yeah, let's not over RPM the engine. Thank you. This is stunning. This is stunning. I love it. Yeah, so like this kind of flying, ladies and gentlemen of the Twitch chat, this kind of flying is definitely some of what we can expect to do a lot more of in this simulator, because just look at the way that this looks. Just the lighting model as the sun peaks over the horizon here. Oh, actually, is it getting... I don't remember what time I set. Did I set the morning? I think I set the morning, right? So the sun is actually coming from behind us. So it is... Yeah, it's getting light from kind of behind us. But this inky blue color is just incredible. Yeah, I need to definitely adjust sensitivity of the rudder. This thing is way too sensitive on the rudder controls. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful, chat. Oh my lord. I literally let go for like a split second. See what I mean? Rustico, I think you were asking like how sensitive and how the controls will be. There you go. Look at that. I haven't set the dead zone in the... You know, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now because that's gonna drive me utterly insane. Right, we're gonna do flight controls, primary, rudder axis, this thing, and then hardware settings, dead zone. We're gonna set a dead zone. We are gonna also drop the curve down like about 3.5 on both sides. Yeah. So this is going to drop our sensitivity, and then the neutral is going to stay the same. There we go. That's what I want. So I'm going to set it like that. If anyone wants to take a screenshot of what I just did for rudder sensitivity, now's a great time. If you want to do a screenshot for later. So this is what I'm setting up for the rudder controls. You'll see what this is going to do here as we go back in. So look, as the flight resumes, it's going to load for a hot second. It's asking the servers very nicely if I can resume the flight. Good to know. I try to walk around my plane and dude just doesn't stop for miles. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, yeah, the walk around stuff is cool as hell. It's just, yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? Okay, well we have officially broken space-time. We have officially broken space-time. Right, I need to take the sweater off because I am burning. I am burning, chat. Right, one sec. There it is. Right. Just a moment. I shall return in 1 second. I'm back. Papa's got a brand new bag. And we are still frozen. Should we try this again? Oh, did we? Oh, we're moving again. Just kidding. That's an interesting view, chat. We are, look. So there we go. Still super sensitive. Whoa! Still super sensitive on the rudder, but that dead zone is definitely helping. That dead zone is definitely helping us. So I just I should have also done trim at the same time, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. All right, we're moving and grooving. We are flying. So it's looking good, y'all. If the music is too quiet, let me know, because I can do that, and we can have it a little bit louder in the background there. That looks a little bit better. That way the sound is a little bit more balanced. That way you can hear me just fine, but you can also enjoy some of the music that we have playing. So yeah, look how much less sensitive the rudder is. I mean, it's still balking because, yeah, I need to reach out to Thrustmaster. This is going to annoy me. This is going to annoy me for the dead zone that I'm getting. This is gorgeous. I'll let the sun starting to peek through. So if I make this turn here, I'm going to do a gentle 360 turn here. Point the nose down a little bit. At that RPM as we turn the nose. Yeah, look at that. Look at the rate at which the throttle quadrant even goes. It's crazy. Utterly freaking crazy. Right. Thanks for all the help. I gotta go, but you'll see me around. King Octavius, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so very much for joining the stream, and we will see you again very soon. Look at the way that, yeah, look, sun isn't even properly poked up out of the horizon yet. Dude, thank you for stopping by, seriously, and thank you for your check-in early. Check-in early. This is slightly unstable. This is gorgeous. There you go. There's the sun rising, and we can just barely see it thinking about poking up above the horizon there behind us, which means that we will start to see some of the colors appear on these mountains here. The way that the sunrise is appearing is just epic. Utterly epic. This is gorgeous. I'm in love. Chat, I think I'm falling in love with the simulator again. See, this is more of what I think we can expect and enjoy with the sim as well, y'all. The fact that we get to, you know, see the colors and all of the fauna and foliage on the ground. When this thing gets fully optimized, like right now, we are cruising at 60 frames a second. Like, latency aside and everything, this is a phenomenal experience. I am loving how this is looking. So what we're going to do is we are going to kind of mosey on through the mountains, through the pass that's right up ahead, and I'm hoping if I have aimed us correctly, this is going to put us right in !check-in is the check-in command. And then if you're looking for the number of check-ins that you have, !EAM, Empire Air Miles Rewards. So EAM, !EAM, that's what your check-in check is. I'm just going to live vicariously through you right now. I'm so sorry that you're having so many issues, Rustuko. Oh man, I am so sorry. There you go, Lester, you are at 6. You have 6 check-ins, 6 air miles, so only 4 streams left until you get the chance to spin to win. There we go. See, I would, if I do this and I dump the flaps all the way and we attempt to land, there's like roads and stuff all the way down here, so I'm very curious to see how she performs on the ground now with the adjusted textures and that. Oh, sorry, textures. Bleh. Adjusted handling now. So I'm tempted just to, like, do this descending turn here, because we're at, like, 6,000. Ooh, actually, we can follow this highway, can't we? Look at this. I like this. Chat, this is gorgeous. Except for the rudder all over the place. I don't love that. That could also be the wind and the turbulence coming off the ground here, but it is mighty shaky. It is mighty shaky. We'll give her some gumption as we come around. Look at it. Look at the way that this sim looks. The light coming off right here. Oh, gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, see, I'm still getting some erroneous, like, rudder inputs through. Look at the cars! There's cars on the road with lights! Yo, that's so cool! Look at that! Holy balls, Batman! I don't have my beeper available right now, so I'm gonna use some vocabulary that may not be suitable. Oh my god, there's power lines here too. Oh my god, there's power lines. Good lord, we gotta watch for those? Like, it's a freaking power line right there. And another one behind it. Okay, well, we're staying right here. And we're just gonna drop in right next to the highway in this field. Let's just point the nose and get her down on the other side. I'm curious. Gonna give it a little Scotia power as we come on in. That's a lot of rudder correction. Yeah, not happy with that. Not happy with that. Oh, there's power line. No, no, run away. Yeah, no. Oh, God. God. Oh! Oh, dear. Oh, that was a little bit harder than I wanted. Oh, God. Chat, that's not how I intended to land. That did not go well. Oops. Chat. I've done a thing, chat. I'm sorry. That's not what was supposed to happen. Well, now I need to repair the stream before I repair the airplane. God dear me. Right, repair that. Okay, right, are we back? Hello, hi chat. Okay, right, so now that that's done. There we go. Plane's fixed. Well, now you've seen how the stream can break on a hard landing. There you go. So for those of you who have been around for a while and wondered what the hell I've been up to with hard landings and how it can very, very heavily break the stream, now you know how it can heavily break the stream. Yeah, look. I don't know, look at the way that it's like waving like that and getting like erroneous readings. My elevator and ailerons are just fine. It's the rudder that's the issue. And I've already opened the stupid thing up a couple of times to like clear dust in that out, but it's clearly still an issue. It's clearly still an issue. Right, let's give it some full power. Right. Oh, it's bumpy. Oh, it's bumpy. Oh, it's bumpy. Oh, God, it's bumpy. Oh, Lord. Ah. Right. That was a little bit bumpier than I was thinking it was going to be. There we go. Right. Let's get some flaps out and full speed ahead. Right. Flaps are out. Clip that landing. Oh, great. Thanks. Even with the repair command. Did you guys like that, the repair command? Yeah, I have to repair the stream. If I come in that hard and I have to it breaks the stream, I have to input the command to repair it. Otherwise, it stays broken. Eventually, I'm going to give that power to the mods as well, so the mods will have the ability to repair the stream, which will be even more entertaining because then it's the mods really taking care of things over me, which is brilliant. So yeah, there's lots of fun things that are going to happen. But yeah, that was an oof landing, wasn't it? We got one amazing landing into Heathrow and one awful bush landing following the highway here, which we need to keep following, by the way. I don't know why I'm like taking off into a hill. That's a terrible idea. What I would like to do is like head towards BAM. Oh, look at the colors in this sky. Oh, this is gorgeous. I love it. We actually have a little bit of sun poking through from behind us. So is the... Oops. Hello. Is the sun rising or setting? I literally cannot tell right now. I'm having a very difficult time telling what the sun is actually doing. It looks like the sun is rising, but I could be wrong. Actually, no, I think it might be... Hang on. Yeah, we'll do this real quick. There we go. Yeah, 7 in the morning, I think, right? 0758 1458 UTC. So yeah, first thing in the morning here. Huh. Okay. Well, there we go. All right. So yeah, it is morning. Do. And again, if you guys are enjoying the vibes and you're having fun, you're enjoying me listening to my rants, again, any questions about the sim or like simming in general, I'm very happy to answer any questions anyone has. But if you aren't following, I would super appreciate it. Hit that follow button. Join us for future adventures. I do flying, I do Lego, I do all the things. It is so much fun, and I hope you guys are all enjoying this as much as I am. We are just, like I said, we are enjoying the simulator with all of the things that it is offering to us at the moment, which I am looking forward to seeing what kind of the area around Banff looks like. This is just unbelievably pretty. And it's very responsive. I mean, we're locked at 60 FPS in the streaming software, so I'm assuming we're pretty close to that in the sim too, which is so nice to have that kind of performance with streaming on top of that. And my computer isn't exactly amazing specifications. I'm running a 3060 Ti. So it is a 30 series graphics card, not a 40 series. I mean, I am definitely considering a 40 series at some point. I mean, if y'all are as amazing and supportive as I have seen you be, there is a chance that we could make that happen next year. But at the moment, with the year closing out, I don't think it's going to happen this side of the year, unfortunately. But that being said, we are having an absolute blast. Thoroughly enjoying this, and the sim looks stunning at the same time. And the nose is going to drop as I swing around here. There we go. Considering the 5090X with the 3060 Ti and 64 of RAM, yeah. So I have 1080. I'm running in 1080. If I go, see, here's the thing. If I go up to a 4080 Super, which is what my intention is, I will have to upgrade the monitor that I have into a 4K monitor and or even a 1440 monitor, which the pros and cons to that. Like, I could technically technically it's a work expense. But yeah, if I do it that way, and it can I can do it kind of as a work thing as well as a sim thing and streaming thing, then maybe that's the way to swing it. Or just stay at 1080 and get Counter-Strike Go frame rates. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm enjoying, like, obviously right now, like, when we're not loading a butt ton of texture, like, some of the textures don't look incredible, like, on the mountainside. I think that's, some of that is the stream, some of that is the photogrammetry, but the lighting and stuff like that is truly incredible. But yeah, I think the, what we should be doing is kind of going low and slow here. Point the nose down and kind of aim right in the midst of the mountains here. But yeah, I think it will benefit the stream. I think it will benefit me overall to go in that general direction. So I'm tempted. Obviously, I think it would be amazing. Photogrammetry for res. Yeah, for shizzle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's one of those things where I'm like, would given half the chance I would do the upgrade, but at the moment it's just I've got other considerations. Like, I want that behind me is unfinished. That eventually is going to become my office and studio. I would rather prioritize that because it will cost. Here's the stupid thing. That is likely to cost, in terms of like general setup, just to get me like materials and stuff to actually like put flooring down and put the rest of the drywall up and put the walls up, is going to cost me the same as the graphics card. And selfishly, I would rather have the office and studio. And again, that's more so because it gives me a space of my own that I can do kind of whatever the heck I want in, which is really what I would love. So we're kind of following the highway here on this side, checking out, flying underneath these mountains here, which look unbelievable. Will he do the safety dance? You can put a song request in if you would like, and then we can do the safety dance. But right now we got a little bit of Tom Petty on the radio. But yeah, there you go. It's summer of '69 now. Summer of '69. But yeah, like I said a little bit earlier, guys, we will be up again this upcoming weekend. We will be switching back into Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. We will not be in FS24 again until very likely Monday. There you go. See, there goes the song request. And look at that. It's flawless. I love it. So yeah, guys, we also do song requests here on the channel. They are worth 500 channel points. So if you stick around a little while, you do get the opportunity to get some channel point redemptions, which is super cool. Right, I could take a look at Volanta here as well, because we are running. Oh, hello. Yeah, look at this. See, Volanta is very confused. Volanta is very confused. Set yes. There we go. And if I do that, and I do, we're just gonna kind of mosey. I'm guiding the plane at the same time as doing this, chat. It's brilliant. Regina, we're further to the north. I'm trying to avoid mountains at the same time as doing some movement in Volanta here. Here we go. So there we go. We are right here. And then Banff should be... Yeah, we're actually coming up on it. So Banff is going to be coming up on the north end over here, which is what we are driving towards. Yes, we are driving towards it. Volanta, yep. What? V5O vom Victor. What's your vector, Victor? Is that what we were going for there? But anyway, yeah, so we're going to head towards Banff, and then what we'll probably end up doing after we circle in and around the area of Banff, and we check out the... Look at that. The sun is, like, rising over here. Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, I'm going to attempt a screenshot here, chat. No, that was terrible. Don't do that. Ugh. Wait, I put ShareX on! Don't you dare. Oh, god damn it. Oh, no! What's happened? Crap. Ah. Why is my keyboard not working all of a sudden? I've got flight controls. But I ain't got nothing else. That's not good. Crap. Oh, God. Ah, what in the world? Ah. Right, I'm pausing. What are you doing? Hello? Flight sim. Hi. Welcome back. Right, can you... What are you even doing? Flight sim is doing flight sim things again, chat. It's forgotten my keyboard. Oh, that might be why. There we go. Okay, so yeah, now we can line. Hello. Hello. Right, we can line up a beautiful screenshot now. That's why it wasn't pausing. There we go. That's in there. Right, here we go. You ready? We're gonna do a screenshot. Bosh. Boom. Boom. Boom, baby. Right, I'm gonna unpause. I'm gonna tilt the wing that way and pause again. There we go. Let's get the light looking beautiful here. Or are we gonna go, oh yeah, oh, okay. There we go, looking good. Okay, let's get the light looking amazing, shall we? The mountains in the background and the trees and everything, and boom. Wait, that's not the button. That's the button. You have a Lancer running? Yeah, I do not have any ability to check other flights at the minute because I am attempting to control an airplane. But yes, a little bit later, I am sure I can take a look and see what your flight plan is. I'm assuming you're taking the Max around. There's Digi's song. There we go, that's it. Chaos is achieved. Chaos is officially achieved. Right, so I think Banff should be... Yeah, we're like not that far away. I think it's like literally just the other side of the mountains on this corner here. This is beautiful, chat. Oh, you're not. Are you in the Phoenix? Or are you in the Triple? It's so cool how the flight dynamics have changed. We're actually a lot more stable since the sun's come up, which is interesting. I wonder if it's the winds are also kicking up from the mountains, which were knocking us around. Because now we're kind of below the valley line. Any of the prevailing winds would be eliminated by the valley here. We would just get 7.3, 7.5. I don't know. Are you even in MSFS 2020? Are you pulling a fast one on me now? There we go. I think Banff is like just the other side over there, isn't it? Because the lake is... Is it on the north end, the lake that everyone is obsessed with at Banff? Oh, you're in the 7A. Okay, very good. There we go. Oh, look at that. What a song. What a song. This is indeed our wildest dreams. 789, very nice. The Horizon update, yeah, I need to give that a go. I do need to give that a go now that has been updated. This is gorgeous. Yeah, this is where I wish I had a bloody trim wheel, because then I could actually make some of these corrections that I wanted to. But this is how can I get the update? It is in the Horizon Sim updater. You can also do it through the Orbex store. So either one of those is a good kind of place to do the update. Either one of those locations. But if you already have it on Horizon, then stay on Horizon. But if you are, oh my lord, this is gorgeous. If you are planning on doing it in Orbex, delete Horizon, vice versa. If you plan on doing it in Horizon, don't use the Orbex. It is now available through the Orbex store, which is why you now have the option to do that. It's now 1.21. What's in the changelog? Yeah, that sounds correct. That sounds correct to me. In your wildest dreams. Oh. This is stunning. Holy mother. I don't know if we've reached Banff yet. You know what would be a really good idea? Is just keeping this up. Oh, that's right. And it's the other side of the mountain range here. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, so we got to cross. Yeah, it's right on that side. Headwind installer, yeah. Yep. So run the update, and then you'll be in good shape. That is the way to do it. Look at this! Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, the lake is actually hiding behind the mountains. We're gonna have to like kind of tuck the nose around and spin around, because I think all the resorts are right here. Yeah. So there's the resorts. So we'll cut the power. Dump some flaps for a second as we come over. Here's the resort. This is so beautiful. Holy crap, man. We have seasons in Microsoft Flight Simulator by default. Ladies and gentlemen, this is unbelievable. Look at this. All right, I'm on the brink of stalling here, which is not a great move. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of swing over the resort here. Look at that. Wow. Holy sh... Oh my god. Holy mother of mercy. This is absolutely stunning. Right, we're gonna lift the flaps and get over this valley, which will get us in over where the lake is, which I think is just the other side of this. Yeah, I think it's on the other side of that mountain there. We can either, I think if we cut around the mountain that's right ahead of us. Oh, what a song. We are cruising with some of the best music right now. I love this. But yeah, we're going to cut in behind that mountain there, and I think that will bring us right over to the lake, which is behind it. Oh, this is unbelievable. The level of detail, I'm so impressed with this. And the way that it's rendered in, it's so unbelievably smooth. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do, folks. So in the evenings, when I stream during the week, we'll either do the career mode, or we'll do some backcountry flying like this until it optimizes. We get some ATC, we get better airplanes, we get the ability to load locally, because now this to me is proving that this sim is very capable, and that there is lots of opportunity for like all kinds of exploring of things. I'm hoping that there's not like another mountain in between there and we can just scoot right between these two. It's showing that we should be okay because we're cutting right into a valley here. Yeah. I want want to take me home. I know that wants to take me home. Yep, that's it. Cool. All right, there's a little hole right there. Top drop 900 miles. Woo, that you got like at least another 45 minutes to an hour by the sound of things then. With 900 miles till top of drop. Yeah, at least another hour, at least. Yeah, we are pegging it, and we're at like 75 knots as we come around. All right, so as we come over this mountain here, time en route is 11 hours and 31 minutes. Yeesh. Damn. Yeah, you definitely have a long flight with this one. Look at this. This is unbelievably pretty. Right, so what we're going to do, I think, yeah, because I think the lake that I was going for, there's another approach into it. We came in over the north end. If I could bring Volanta up for you guys so you could see it on the screen. It's not easy to see on the EFB, but from the angle that we're getting into it, I think the Finger Lake is like just on the other side here. Ooh, I can feel there's definitely a bit of turbulence coming off of the edge of this mountain here. Are there any mooses on the top of there? I don't know, I can't tell. This is fun, chat. This is fun. I like this. Okay, so the lake is gonna be... It should be like right on the other side of the mountain here, I think. Yeah, because this is the river. Oh! Hello, sunshine! Wow, what a sunrise. What a flippin' sunrise. Chicago down to New Zealand. Ah, that's why. That's why, okay. Where is the best entry point over here? I think we're going to be like caught sandwiched right in between the valley line. We kind of came up and over on the other side, but I think we're going to have to do the cut through on this edge. This is the life. I freaking love it. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of pull close to the edge of the mountain here and almost do like a sweeping turn. I'm thinking we should have clearance just the other side of this hill to swing around. If not, we are going to have to do a 360 and loop around. Mission... Wait, that song played has a misheard lyric? Not sure what that is. This is beautiful. Look, when the textures come in, holy bananas, Batman. Oh, the lighting model in this is gorgeous. Oh, the reveal though. Holy sh... Oh my god. Oh, baby. Holy bananas, that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness me. This is truly stunning. Oh, this is a part of the world that I want to visit so very badly. Look at this. Right, we're gonna dump some flaps, point the nose down, and we're gonna play footsie with the lake here. This is incredible. Right, I think is there a road right here? Yeah, there kind of is. Right, we're gonna aim right about there and just dump the power, dump the RPM, get as much of the slow flight in as we can. Oh my lord. Okay, we're definitely gonna do a screenshot on the other side of this. I'm gonna have to very carefully hit the pause button. Is the P button working? Nope. Right. 1 second. I need to set pause. This is incredibly important. Toggle pause. P. Wrong device. Keyboard. Pause. Toggle active pause. Pause. No. We're going to do that. Okay. Right. P is set for pause. Go back. Save and back. Resume. Right. Give it a minute. Ah ha ha! Okay, good. That's now working. Okay, well, once the sim comes back to us, we will take this screenshot, and it will be incredible. Do. Resume. There we go. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello. Yeah, it takes a minute to catch back up with itself. It's kind of hilarious, but oh my god. Because then I can pause it and we can take a beautiful screenshot. Oh, it's going to be incredible. This isn't quite the glacial blue waters, so they're definitely going to have to do some playing with this to get the watercolor correct, but in terms of the rest of the scene here, this is pretty freaking spot on. This is pretty freaking spot on. Right, I'm going to keep the flaps in because I kind of want to just go low and slow over the water here. Look at this, right? And bop. We pause there. Do a little bit of the something like... How do we want to frame this, chat? Really, I should be in the drone cam for this. Get a little bit of the wingtip down, a little bit of the reflection. Yep, that's beautiful. Take one of those. There we go. Right, I'll pull the flaps back in here. We'll go nice and low and slow. The weird and the wonderful. Look at this. This is incredible. This is the area I wanted to explore. And just kind of fly the edge. Oh, it's beautiful. The fact that we've got the seasons like this. Oh my lord. I haven't seen any animals yet, folks, so if you see an animal, I think there might possibly be mooses floating around somewhere in here, but could be wrong. But look at the amount of foliage. I mean, compared to 2020, this has got like so much stuff in it. It's ridiculous. Roger, have you seen them yet? So spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, the weird and the wonderful. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going to pause this real quick. This is beautiful. Yeah, we're still getting some erroneous, like, wind like pushes and stuff like that, but oh my lord. Oh my lord, this is absolutely breathtaking. As we make the turn over here, I am guessing the sun is going to be like just barely kissing the tops of the mountains there. Look at that. Oh my goodness me. What do you reckon, guys? Am I a bush pilot yet? Oh, there's a little bit of glitch there. The sun should not be there. We found an error, chat. We found an error. The sun is not supposed to be right there like that. Right, let's do a nice sliding bank turn here as we come back around on this side. There we go. Nice little hammerhead. Why not? There we go. Just pull the RPMs back a little bit. There we go. There we go. Oh my. That's screenshot worthy. That is definitely screenshot worthy. Look at that. Yup. Oh, I'm enjoying this. Oh, I'm enjoying this, folks. This is phenomenal. And I think what we'll do is we'll start to set up for a landing here on one of the roads as we come on back through the valley here. Banff, Canada, ladies and gentlemen. This is what 2024 is all about. As of right now. Obviously, we're going to use the dickens out of it for tube liner flying, but this is what is going to inspire the next flight sim generation, is views like this, the ability to like see the weather. Banff is more phenomenal. Oh, manamana. Exactly, all of that. all of the things. Right, we're going to get some altitude as we come around. That was a high-speed induced stall. Yeah, I think we can... Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, we can definitely induce a stall at speed. Right, I'm following that road there. So I think there's going to be an area, a clearing or a field just the other side that we can approach into and get out of the valley here. I think if we aim from right there... Oh, another one. Another one! Yep, this is... I can't stop this feeling. I cannot stop this feeling. Look, we're gonna grease this. Oh! So beautiful. The fact that we can, like, kiss the treetops here as we come on through. Ooh. Let's get that RPM back a little bit. Like right on the edge of the red line there. When I'm getting you close. Right. Clearing. Let's find us a clearing. That is turbulence, I think. It's either turbulence or it's the oscillation off of our rudder there. Yeah, it's definitely the oscillation off of our rudder. Look at this. Look at this! Ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you! That's me using the elevator, not the rudder. I'm like barely even touching the rudder there. There we go. Right. Should we hope that I don't botch this approach? I need a clearing. Oh, there's the road. Okay, perfect. Right. What we'll do, we'll dump the flaps. We'll cut the power. The road is right here. Ah, there's a clearing. What do we reckon? Oh, wait, no, that's definitely the river. Not a clearing. Oh, wait, there's a little bit of a clearing next to the riverbank on that side. We could... What we can do... Ooh, yeah, this is a good idea. Okay. Right, so there's two clearings here. That's going to be a little bit narrow, but we also have the river edge right here. So we can take this in right over by one of the river edges, and I think it's going to be the one that was back behind us. Alright, time for you to parachute out. You have a wonderful evening, Digi. Thank you very much for keeping us company, my friend. And we will catch you on the flip side. You have a wonderful one, right? Dump that power out of there. Point that nose down. And we're just going to follow the edge of the mountain all the way back. We're just going to dip that nose down. And bring that power back. Go on. We got so much time. That's a thonk. There we go. Right. Oh, God! giving it full back as well. Oh dear. Oh, that's not gone well. Well, look, you can't win them all, right? Oh, it was okay. So it was a better landing than the first attempt. All right, I'll take a 334. That's all right. That's all right. Even though we absolutely plopped the nose down there. There we go. That's the way we leave it right there. Right, we should switch over. We should switch over to the closing out screen because it is about that time, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I do have to start wrapping things up right here. But it has been so much fun. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. Yeah, oh, this is freaking perfect. Okay, excellent. So what we are going to do, I'm going to go ahead and initiate a thing because it's the right thing to do. So I am going to initiate this. There we go. So if you guys are sticking around for the raid, I would super appreciate it. For those of you who haven't done so already, hit _Discord or use the link that I just dropped in chat. We do have the raid messages plopped in there automatically as well. Would super appreciate, we are going to go ahead and drop a raid. We're going to go and set up a raid over at Oz Flight Simmer, who is streaming right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get us all configured and ready to go. I'll put you over in the credits. I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. I very, very much have. It's been by far and away one of the most fun ways of checking out the new sim. We got to recreate the original flight back from 2020, which was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. We are back this upcoming Sunday for some Lego and flying around. We'll do some Spirit Ops as well. So if you guys haven't done so already, would super appreciate the follow as well. Oz Flight Simmer, I think, is Oz Flight Simmer. Yeah, Oz Flight Simmer. And we will go ahead and drop him a raid. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get you guys over to the credits. Thank you guys so very much for watching. As always, we are the Empire, and we have tea. And I will see you guys again on Sunday, this time in 2020. So we'll see you again soon. Enjoy the credits, and we'll see you soon. Bye, y'all!